Joslyn James, the former porn star and alleged mistress of Tiger Woods, most famous for releasing saucy text messages exchanged between the two, took to the stage Thursday evening at Atlanta's Pink Pony Strip Club, where she will be performing through the weekend. Appropriately donning a green Masters jacket over her black lingerie, James came out to Carrie Hilson's Turnin' Me On to the delight of the crowd, at one point being showered in $101 bills by one of the club's patrons. Meanwhile, in neighboring city Augusta, the first day the Masters golf tournament wrapped up, where four-time Masters champion Tiger Woods was playing in his first match since taking a break from golf for rehab following scandals surrounding his philandering behavior. Daily News reporter Joanna Maloney was able to catch up with James at her hotel room before the show for an exclusive interview where she spoke candidly with the news on a more serious note about Tiger, their 3.5-year relationship, and her hopes for him in the future.
I knew I was careful. I knew I got tested, and I knew I never gave him anything. And, knowing that we never used protection, and, me trusting in the fact that he said the only other woman he was with was his wife. And in my brain, I couldn't, think that his wife would step out on him. So I wasn't ever really concerned until, all the stories, and then just like a lot of different text messages and a lot of different stories, just, being verbatim to, to things that I experienced or things that I received. And I was really scared. I don't know about, what everybody else saw, but there's certain stories that, touch me, because I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense to me. But the others, I'm like, that's not the Tiger I knew at all. I can't even, wrap my brain around it. I'm like, that's not the Tiger I knew at all. So I don't remember whose story it was, but, they had sex, and then he's all like, okay, well, you can go now. I have problems sleeping. I can't sleep with anybody. I was like, I never. I was like, what? I was like, okay, what? I was like, no, he would turn over and go to, we would just go to sleep, and it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
He never kicked me out of the room, or was like, no. No, it was, went to sleep, woke up.
Yeah.
It was never, okay, we boned, you can go now. I want him to be the kind of man that his parents raised. That he's, proclaiming that I just want him to be the kind of man that I knew.
Yeah.
Even though, it's, he was living, all these different lives and I guess living a lie, so to speak. But there were parts that, there were times where it was like it had to have been, genuine. It had to be real. Because you can't fake that kind of emotion. You can't fake those looks that he would give me, that feeling. You can't fake that. It's not make pretend. It's not make believe.